Hey guys, SM here. So welcome to my tutorial for King of Fighters. I'm going to do my best in these tutorials to bring you from somebody who doesn't know anything about fighting games at all to someone who can probably play pretty decently. Okay, the goal of this guide is not to make you pro or anything, but just have a fun time when, if your friend just happens to like King of Fighters and he's not that into it or whatever, you can just play, and not lose too badly. Okay, so King of Fighters 14 is probably one of the easiest King of Fighters to get into if you played any of the ones before it, like 13. Like the last one before 13 was oh boy, that game is special. Like, it feels good to do a combo in 13, but it can get kind of, well, in a word, bullshit when it's being done to you. Alright, so let us go through the first obstacle now, and that is choosing a character. King of Fighters has a very large range of characters. As of this video, 54. Okay, as you can see, I don't actually have the DLC characters, but hey, now it doesn't matter who you choose. Well, except for some cases, but you should just literally pick a character and then stick with it. So it doesn't matter who it is. But I will recommend people some characters. I will not recommend some characters. Okay, so as you can see here, there's a lot of characters here. Like, you can go for the cool guy, you can go for the army girl, or freaking, I don't know if you count Molly or not, but hey, if she's your thing, whatever. Look, even a cool dinosaur, you can go for that, or go for the psycho guy. Okay, now it doesn't really matter who you choose. Okay, you just choose one and choose one or choose three. I recommend you choose one for now, because that one character, you can learn a lot about the game's basics with that one character, and then it's quite easy to switch over to another character, and then you can go and perfect him or her. Okay, so as for characters which I don't recommend, I go from team by team. So these guys are fine. You guys are also fine. So anybody in the first column is fine. In the second column, I probably would not recommend King of Fighters because it's relatively slow. And, it doesn't feel mobile. So King of Dinosaurs is probably a bad character to get into the game. Otherwise, Antonov, like, he may be a character, but he's actually, not very well powered. So he's also a good guy. Actually don't recommend Nelson because Nelson plays rather differently compared to Winston. Okay, you're free to choose whoever, Serena and Hattori. Maybe Leona. Like, Leona is a child character, and if you have no idea what the hell that is, don't worry, I will go over moves in the next video. Okay, don't choose verse, alright? Now, the reason is because his moves are just, like, they're good in a sense, but he doesn't, represent King of Fighters that well, or at least I don't think so. And just choosing him when you don't know nothing kind of says like you're a scrub. So I actually don't recommend Burst. He's also very big and easy to hit, and he can be pretty difficult. Alright, so don't choose Burst. Like, literally just don't. Okay, he's bullshit, and he's he's not annoying fighting. If you're not good at playing your fighters, you're not good. but I generally wouldn't suggest verse to start with anyway. Otherwise, I actually don't recommend Kang and Choi. Actually, I don't recommend any of these villain characters because they are, well, Kang and Choi don't actually feel rewarding to play. Okay, I hate to say it, but they actually don't feel rewarding to play. Especially Choi. Choi is almost like there's really no point in combo with him because his best combo is his auto combo, and that kind of says a lot. Xanadu, I guess Xanadu is kinda alright, but two or three people in the team aren't that great, so why bother? Otherwise, everybody else is fair game. Like literally everybody else is fair game. So go ahead and pick a character. It doesn't matter if you choose like a very if you did the research. It's like, oh, I like to choose characters who has good fireballs. Yeah, king. Or oh, I like this old guy and he actually drinks. Like it doesn't matter what your reason is. Just pick a character and then go on from there. Now, if you don't have the full game, do go ahead and get the demo. There used to be 2 demos for this, but now only 1 remains, and that's the 2 demo. Except for King of Dinosaurs, everybody else is alright or good in version 2. In version 1, if you actually have it, and for some reason still haven't gotten the second one, I still don't recommend King of Dinosaurs, and I actually don't recommend Nelson's, so it's consistent. And plus there's only 7 characters to choose from, so it doesn't really matter. But for most of the tutorials afterwards, or at least for the next one at least, I will choose Kyo Kusanagi. Don't be actually I'll choose it now. Don't be put off by his movement, because it can be very, very big compared to other characters. In fact, I'll just show it to you now when this thing goes. Okay.
Ready, go!
Let's see. Come on, list. Okay, so Kyo, it's fine, and then you get all this. And it's like, oh no, I don't want to choose Kyo. This don't be put off by this. Like, Kyo is like one of the exceptions. In terms of move list, right? Or the size of move list. Generally, other characters won't have as much. So Diamond, oh no, not Diamond. Benimaru doesn't have as much. If you choose Matua, well maybe a lot. It depends on how you go about it. Team actually don't recommend. K-Dash can be pretty complicated. Like here. I'm actually choosing all the bad ones. Love Heart, yeah. So majority of these characters will not have as much as Kyo. Kyo is like the Swiss Army knife of King of Fighters, I guess. He has almost everything. Almost everything. Not everything, just almost. Who else? Oh, they actually added Vanessa. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess Vanessa is also an exception. Like if you or your friend has Vanessa and you don't know how to play, don't be put off by like the large amount of movers. You will get used to it, and I do encourage you to actually go ahead and like try it out. It's actually pretty easy to get into. What else? You might want to get familiar with notation, because notation is I might also talk a bit. Notation is just a way for us to easily refer to moves for a certain character. So I actually go with Kyo because he's the most. Like you see all these moves and you go like, wow, there's a lot. And if we want to say it, say like 115 Shiki Dokugami. I don't want to say down, forward, and forward each and every time. Because that's a lot of syllables. Why say that when I can just say Q, C, F, and we all know what it means. So I will post a picture at the end Actually, I'll just post a picture at the end of the video and show you a really summed up version of the notations, and go ahead and read it. And like, if it's not enough, you can go and like literally just search online. It's actually not that hard to grasp, but it can be a bit. Okay, so that's it for intro. Like, just choose a character that you like. It's like, it doesn't really matter, because in the end, the whole point is to have fun. Okay, so like I said, if sexy ladies are your thing, with exploding the whatever area, or old men, or cyborg men who everybody just goes over anyway for some reason, or schoolgirls, like it doesn't really matter. Okay, just choose one, and throughout the tutorial I'll teach you the rest. I'll do my best to teach you the rest. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.